Very much. I know everyone is trying to eat and you're trying to count ballots and you're trying to get home for the rest of your Saturdays, but I did want to come by here and thank you for a couple of things. And one is, every time I've ever run for an office, when I ran for lieutenant governor in 2018, when I ran for state chairman of the Georgia Republican Party in 2019, and when I ran for re-election in 2021, this group endorsed me, and I am grateful for that. I am grateful for that endorsement. And beyond that, I'm grateful for the work that you do for our party and our state and our country. I believe that we are at a tipping point. I'm proud of the, well, pride is supposed to be a sin, but I'm grateful for the many accomplishments that happened because of the great team that I've had around me in the Georgia Republican Party over the last 4 years. When we took over 4 years ago, we had a net worth of negative $1,000. We had $205,000 in the bank. I'm sorry, $204,000 in the bank, and we owed $205,000. When I leave office in June, we'll have more than $1 million in the bank for whoever our next state chairman is. One of the first things that I did as state chairman was to get us out of debt and stockpile enough cash so that we could cover all of our expenses until the next convention. And that allowed me to look at major donors and look at our financial partners, the Republican National Committee and the National Republican Senatorial Committee, and say to them with a straight face, I've got everything covered. The money that you give will go towards electing people. And we raised record amounts of money, and I'm very grateful that we were able to do that in support of our candidates. And I trust that the convention will follow your wisdom once again and give us a state chairman who will continue with that record of success in terms of running the party in a financially responsible manner and directing our effort toward electing Republicans. I've taken some very strong stands in favor of election integrity, and they've been costly stands for me personally. I think in the last 4 years, not a single allegation about what went wrong in 2020 has been seriously investigated by anyone in law enforcement. Absolutely. The only people that law enforcement are investigating are the people that made the allegations. I mean, in the last 4 years, I've been visited at my home by the FBI. I've been subpoenaed to testify before Congress. I've been subpoenaed by federal grand juries. I've been subpoenaed by a Fulton County special purpose grand jury. I've been written a target letter by the Fulton County District Attorney, and none of the questions are about any of the things that we observed were wrong. They're actually investigating the people that pointed out the problems. But I will tell you this, I don't regret a single thing that I did in the 4 years that I was state chairman. I've made, there have been times in my life where I've done things and then said to myself afterwards, I wish I hadn't done that. But there's not a single thing that I did in pursuit of election integrity that I have any regret or concern about. I tried to be a voice for all of you, pointing out obvious problems in the conduct of our election. And I trust that the good Lord above has a plan for all of us and for each of us and for me. But I wanted to, are you trying to ask me a question?
Governor, 2024?
2024. What about 2024?
Are you going to run?
No, I'm going to I'm going to support hopefully Josh McCoon as he tries as he leads the Georgia Republican Party. I don't have any plans to run for anything, but we'll see what plan the good Lord has for all of us. But thank you so very much to each one of you for what you do, and thanks to this organization, and thanks, Alex, for giving me a chance to thank you. Thank you very, very much.